Silver Team, this is Command. As a retaliation to the assassination of Victor 8, his organization has captured hostages and is planning to execute them. Based off intel provided, there is also a bomb on site. Your mission is to secure the hostages, disable the bomb, and eliminate the hostiles. Silver Team, you're out of time. The bomb is about to blow. Exit the building now.
Today we're looking at the HPA rifle that caused me to convert. The Wolverine MTW XBR. Equipped with the Inferno extended stroke engine, this really is the rifle she tells you not to worry about. The XTS engine is the next evolution of the award-winning Inferno Gen 2 engine that Wolverine released about a decade ago. So what makes this one so special is that it's extended stroke, which means it increases the separation between the loading and the firing mechanisms, which gives you a better seal in the hop-up chamber and overall smoother feeding. The XTS also has a recoil outline, which feeds directly into the recoil stock.
Stop it. Get some help.
The MTW XBR also comes in a 308 variant. The XBR also is fully equipped with the Bluetooth integrated control board, or as us normal people call it, the BLINC. With the BLINC, you can do a whole bunch of stuff like set different player profiles for different game modes or loadouts. You can control your rate of fire or burst modes, and it even has an auto dwell tuning setting. So anyone can pick this bad boy up, fully tune the dwell, fully set up all of their controls, their rate of firing modes, all that stuff, all in an app that you can get from your phone. The BLINC FCU also pairs with the Acetec Bluetooth compatible tracer units. We sell these separately on our website. Go ahead and check that out. Or if you have one already, then you're good to go. Both the Quake recoil stock and the BLINC FCUs are available separately. If you have an MTW you want to upgrade already. Okay, so we talked about the specs of this. Let's talk about some of the biggest things that I like about this gun. First, it's fun, it's different, and it's actually practical. I'm a gas blowback purist. I always thought that using HPA was boring. You know, when you pull the trigger with HPA, nothing happens. Like the BB just goes out the barrel. So when I shoot gas blowbacks or real guns, you actually get a reaction out of the gun. You get that tactile feeling. And I think that really creates a better experience for me personally. So when I came across this, I was blown away because you get all of the best things about HPA, all of the best things about gas blowback in one package. So when it comes to gas blowback, the magazines are heavy, they're expensive, and they only hold about 20 to 30 rounds. With this platform, you get to use AEG magazines, which hold about 150 to 250, even drum magazines, so your capacity issue is solved. The Magazines are also extremely lightweight. They're very cheap. You can get them almost anywhere, so that problem's solved too. I could say this recoil stock does a good job of simulating that recoil directly into your shoulder as opposed to something out in front like the electric blowback guns do. So that's a good benefit from this package here. Next, this gun is extremely easy to use. Wolverine did a good job of making it almost a plug and play. You can control everything on this gun right from your phone in the app. The auto-tune dwell is a blessing, and that lowers the barrier of entry significantly. So now anyone can pick up this gun. If they know how to use a phone, which pretty much everyone does, then they can tune this gun, they can set up all their settings, and they can get on the field and play right away. So being plug and play essentially makes this probably one of the best packages you can get right out of the box. Another thing I like about this gun is it's extremely lightweight. This is just over 4 pounds. CNC aluminum. The weight for me is a really big factor because it allows me to hold it up for longer. I can run around with my gun pointed up in the direction that I'm going, and it just makes me die less because I can have my gun up versus some of those heavy ones where you have to run with it down, or it just kind of slows you down over time. So being extremely lightweight just kind of reduces the overall physical effects on your body, so I can play longer, I can go faster, I can run more, and I think it definitely adds to the fun factor. So we've talked about the things that I love about this gun. Now there's only a few things that I don't like, in my opinion. The biggest issue I have is the grip here. For me, this is not comfortable at all. It doesn't really fit my hand. It's kind of slippery. You know, most people use gloves, and I like to use gloves when I play, but still, it doesn't quite fit my hand. That's not a huge issue, and again, it's just my opinion, but the fact that it is AR Real Seal compatible means you can put just about any grip you want on this, so that's a really good feature. Additionally, I was thinking about putting in the battery grip on here, so I don't have to use the standard FCU batteries. I can use something that's a little bit more common, and that grip also fits my hand a little bit better. Another thing that I personally don't like is the position of the airline here. I just switched from gas blowback to HPA, so I'm still kind of new at attaching lines. That being said, I did have a little bit of an issue the first few times learning how to actually connect it efficiently. I struggled a bit to get it on there. It just didn't seem very natural. It didn't seem very easy to me to pick that up. Also, the stock is not able to be fully collapsed when you have an airline attached there. This might be an issue for people who like to collapse the stock. Maybe you're playing in tight spaces, or you're just a smaller person in general. The ability to have full use of that adjustable stock would have been nice. That being said, once it's connected, once it's on there, it doesn't fall off, it doesn't fly around, and there are some times where I forgot I had it connected and I had it on the table and I just kind of walked away and I dragged my gun a little bit. So once it's on there, it's sturdy, it's not going anywhere. Just there might be a little bit of a learning curve when you first use the fixed rear airline connector. Another thing that I don't like is the charging handle is pinned to the receiver with this screw here. So right out of the box, you're not able to actuate the charging handle. In most airsoft guns, when you pull the charging handle back, it pops open the dust cover and allows you to adjust the hop up. With this one, the dust cover is under spring tension and it is closed. So in order to access the hop up, you have to open this flap, which is a little bit difficult, especially if you're wearing gloves or you don't have longer fingernails. Then you have to hold it open and adjust your hop up that way. I would have liked to see right out of the box the availability to actually do this. Coming from gas blowback and Real Seal guns, for me personally, it's extremely satisfying when you pop in your mag and you rack the charging handle back and that thing pops open. It just kind of adds to the overall excitement level. But other than that, it's not really a big deal. You can also switch the position of the spring to have it forced open if you want to do that, but just I would have liked to see that out of the box, that feature, but that's just me being special. Alright, let's talk about the price point. Coming in over just $1,000, this is at the end of a lot of people's budgets. That being said, you're getting exactly what you pay for. The XBR certainly is the gun that she tells you not to worry about. Not just because it has that extended stroke, but because it comes out of the box loaded with premium furniture, a BLINC Bluetooth compatible FCU, and the beautiful Quake recoil stock. The Wolverine MTW XBR is not for everyone. It's only for those who want the best, but just a little bit more. Well, it's official. I've converted it from gas blowback to HPA. I'm absolutely blown away about how fun this gun is, with all of the peak performance of HPA, with none of the drawbacks of gas blowback. I honestly can't see myself buying another airsoft gun after this one. If you want to learn more or take one home yourself, visit us at skirmshop USA.com. Until then, happy skirmishing.